Okay, let's dive into this. Today's explainer focuses on MJ DeMarco's The Millionaire Fastlane, and it's going to completely dismantle literally everything you've been taught about money, wealth, and retirement. We're skipping the fluff today. No gentle fade-ins. This is the precise, unvarnished blueprint for engineering absolute financial freedom. Look at the left side here. This is the guy who played by the rules, did everything right. He studied hard, saved a safe percentage of his paycheck, aggressively lived below his means, and boom, at 65, he finally hits his magic number. But guess what? His knees are shot. His friends have drifted away. Sure, he's got the money, but he completely missed the life part. Now check out the right side, the 35-year-old who absolutely refused to wait. This is about strategic impatience. He figured out early on that wealth without health is a literal tragedy, and having money without absolute freedom, that's just a different kind of prison. Seriously, I want you to answer this for yourself right now. Why on earth would you wait for a finish line you're going to be too exhausted to cross? A financial system designed to hand you your dreams at the exact age you are least equipped to actually physically enjoy them? That isn't a wealth strategy. It is a rigged game. It's a slow lane to a finish line you shouldn't even be racing toward in the first place.
To break out of that rigged game, we need a sharp gear shift. We're redefining real wealth and moving beyond the bank balance. We literally have to strip away the financial numbers for a second to understand what we are actually trying to build here.
And this brilliantly illustrates what real wealth actually is. It comes down to three non-negotiable pillars: meaningful relationships, health, and freedom. Missing even one of these, you aren't truly wealthy. You're just trapped in a very expensive cage. An isolated, lonely life with a massive bank account is a total loss dressed up as a win. And trading in your health, your absolute core asset just to get rich? Pointless. You cannot enjoy financial freedom from a hospital bed. So let's look at the three financial roads and ask, where are you right now? I challenge you to look at your current trajectory and be brutally, unapologetically honest with yourself about where you stand today.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it perfectly exposes the trap most responsible adults are caught in. The sidewalk? That's reckless. It's pure immediate gratification and totally financially fragile. But the slow lane is honestly just as dangerous. Think about it. You are actively outsourcing your timeline to the markets, to inflation, and to your boss's mood. You sacrifice today and just cross your fingers that you survive until you're 65. The fast lane is an entirely different beast. It demands that you build systems, and in return, it restores absolute control and incredible speed to your life.
All right, let's get into the core blueprint, the 5 fast lane commandments. Snap the playbook open, because this is the strategic meat of our explainer. This is the exact acid test we use to figure out if an opportunity is a genuine vehicle for rapid wealth or just another clever trap.
Commandment 1, control. Hear me on this. If you don't control it, you absolutely do not own it. Building your entire business on someone else's platform, obsessing over their algorithm, or selling exclusively inside their marketplace, that makes you incredibly fragile overnight. Literally, a single policy change or algorithm tweak can wipe you off the map. Without control, you don't have a business. You just have a job with extra steps. Commandment 2, entry. High accessibility is a total death sentence for your profit margins. If anyone can jump in and do what you do easily, trust me, everyone will. The brutal, hard work up front, the capital, the highly specialized knowledge, the years of development, that is your protective moat. Easy entry means you get easily copied. Hard entry, that secures a durable, long-term advantage.
Commandment 3, need. The brutal truth, the market does not care at all about what you love. So, the crucial point is, we need to shatter that whole follow your passion myth right here, right now. People constantly build what they find personally fun or interesting and then act totally shocked when nobody wants to buy it. You have to demand better of yourself. Focus strictly on solving real, painful problems that a massive number of people will actually eagerly pay to have solved.
Commandment 4 is time. Listen, if your income stops the absolute second you stop typing or selling or showing up, you do not own a business. You own a job. The entire goal of the fast lane is to build systems. You front-load massive effort, you grind through the hard work early on, and you construct a self-sustaining system that generates serious value entirely independent of your physical presence. And Commandment 5, scale. Wealth is a strict, undeniable mathematical function of how many people you reach and the magnitude of value you create for them. If your business model inherently requires your personal time for every single unit of value delivered, your ceiling is baked in, and I promise you, it is painfully low.
To build real wealth, your system must be engineered from day one to reach the masses. Scale is everything.
Now you can memorize those 5 commandments all day, but without a crucial mindset pivot, you won't execute a single thing. Let's move to the activation and see how this builds into the one shift you absolutely must make. Consumers browse, they react, they passively hand over their cash to fund other people's wealth. Producers, on the other hand, they analyze, they build, they solve. You have to stop drifting through the world as a passive consumer. Next time you buy a coffee or download an app, stop evaluating if you liked the flavor or the interface and start studying exactly how that business was built. You need to turn every single daily commercial experience into a strategic, active case study.
Which brings us to the real finish line. A life, not a number. This shifts gears a bit and brings all of our aggressive, hyper-focused strategy right back down to the core human element, because this is the actual reason we're doing any of this in the first place.
That's the Fastlane's destination. Not a number, a life. This path demands immense, unflinching, early sacrifice. It requires doing things fundamentally differently than literally everyone around you. Why? To avoid that diminished, expiration-dated freedom of a traditional retirement. You want your relationships, your physical health, and your absolute freedom right now, while you are fully, vibrantly capable of experiencing them.
So I'm leaving you with this one thought. Are you going to step up and build a system, or are you just going to keep waiting around in the slow lane? The blueprint is literally right in your hands. Stop browsing, start building.